this is what we're not going to do. So I am reading Idiots Don't Catch Colds. I've been reading it for years, but like honestly the updates are really slow, so I just stopped. I stopped reading it because it's just so slow. So I stopped reading it like last year, and then I'm picking it up again. And I'm at this part, right? And so it's a boy's love, and there is a female character that does like one of the main characters, right? So he's kind of having like a moment. One of the main characters, his name is Issei, I'm pretty sure, and he's having a moment because he's having like trauma and he's like hallucinating. It's a lot, right? And he got hit with a soccer ball. So the girl was like, oh my gosh, let me go check on him, because you know she's like concerned, you know, she's a concerned person. And so she went after him, right? And one thing that I forgot about this webtoon was that he does not like her for no reason. Like I'm thinking back, because he like hates her, but like for no reason. Like he's just mean and rude and standoffish to her for no reason, like literally no reason. Like I'm like, does he have a reason? But like no, like he literally explains like he's just mean to her for no reason. But anyways, yeah. And so she was trying to like say like, oh, are you okay? You know, it's okay to have an off day, and blah, 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 blah. And and so the chapters are really short, so I was just like scrolling. But then I was also reading the comments while I was reading the freaking chapters, right? Because they're really short. And one thing that I totally forgot while I read BL is that a lot of the people in the comments will be misogynistic. It does not matter who the female love interest is, they will be misogynistic. Because yes, you can see that Issei is like, you know, visibly like annoyed with her, but like she's obviously not catching the vibe, and people are just like, oh girl, you're annoying him, and girl, you better get out of his face, and blah, blah, blah. And then I go to the next chapter, right? And she confesses to him while he's like having like a moment, and you know, it is bad timing. Like she shouldn't have confessed there, because he is having, you know, a bad freaking day, a bad moment. But I totally feel like the reason why she confessed was like to really explain to him like why she cares about him. Like I'm trying to get into her thought process, you know. And you know, he goes off on her, and like people are like, oh my gosh, she deserves it, because like why would you even confess to him while he's like having a moment? And like, oh my gosh, like what is wrong with you? Like, oh my god, she like they're going at her, and I'm like, let's put down the pitchforks. Let us all sit on the dining table, because if we're going to be real, if this was Sota, the actual male love interest, y'all would be gassing, y'all would be eating this up. When I tell you, if this was Sota, y'all would be gassing this. Y'all would be gassing this and giving Sota all of the sympathy that y'all would be giving him, because it is so blatant misogyny, because she was just genuinely trying to be a good person while checking up on her friend. Well, he doesn't really consider her a friend, but like she doesn't obviously see that. Like if she doesn't know that he doesn't like her, what makes you think that she can actually read his personality? You know what I mean? And so everyone just like going at her because she confessed, or not even just that, but before that she was just trying to check up on him. People were being so rude to this girl for no reason in the comments, and he was like reading her. If we're being real, he read her. Like I was gagged reading what he was saying. Like he was being straight up rude. But I feel like what she did was not wrong. Like people were saying like, oh, she's in the wrong. Like there is no right or wrong. Like she like what do you want her to do? Like at first she was trying to comfort him, or checking up on him. He wasn't taking any of that. And so she confessed, which I'm thinking that she's like, oh, let me explain to him why I care so much. And he just went on her. And he went on to say, like, oh, you don't even freaking know me. Like, I don't even like you. Like, I visibly don't like you, and you still like me. Like, what do you even like about me? Nothing. And, like, he literally read her, but, like, people are like, yeah, he's right. But, like, at the same time, it's like, let's be so for real. Y'all definitely have crushes on people who y'all know nothing about. Like, let's be so for real. A lot of y'all do have crushes on people who you don't know nothing about. It is so realistic to have a crush on somebody just because, you know, they're cute. You know what I mean? So it's just like, why are y'all all coming at her for literally liking him for no reason? Like, does she need a reason? You know what I mean? Like, does she need a reason? Like, and not even just that. I've read other BL manga, right? Where, like, they don't have a reason. Like, that's literally the point. They don't have a reason, but they're just trying to get together. Like, I'm telling you, if this was Sota and, like, he didn't have really a reason, y'all would be gassing this up. And now I'm saying this, but, like, really the chapters are, like, from last year, so, like, obviously no one's talking about this anymore, but, like, still, I'm really, like, getting infuriated by the comments because y'all are just literally being blatant misogynistic, and I can see it. You know, they're like, oh, they're like, people like, I usually support girls in BL, but she's just genuinely annoying. Like, I'm not gonna be an girl supporting girls. Like, okay, we get the notion. You're misogynistic. Move on. Like, I'm so sick, and this is, like, literally why I do not read comments anymore. Like, this isn't really related, but, like, I stopped reading comments from Jackson's Diary because y'all are freaking annoying. Like, you're genuinely freaking annoying, and all of you just have the same opinion. Y'all don't actually think. Like, none of you guys actually think. If, like, and I'm being so for real, if anything, Isia was in the wrong. Like, okay, he's going through a moment, he's having a tough time, but that does not mean he had to literally read her and gag her. Like he was going off on her for no reason. Like, she gave no reason for him to do all that for her, and he just was mean, like, just straight up mean to this girl when all she wanted to do was just care for him. And now let's watch this, because now he's mad at Sota, and so for no reason, right? Because he's just here now to go check up on him too. And so let's see what the reaction is. Oh, this is so cute. Oh my gosh, no, my baby booze. Yeah. Cut the cameras. I'm done.